Unleash your engine's potential with confidence. Introducing the new exclusive line of oil blends from Moose Off-Road. Moose Off-Road, on the gas since 1986.
Hi, I'm Mark Tilley and welcome back to Dirtbike Magazine's YouTube channel. Today, we're getting not really our first chance to ride, but the first chance that you guys get to see us riding it is the 2025.5 or the 2025 KTM 250 Factory Edition. This year, KTM went a little bit different than what they did last year. This is a year that it gets a bunch of bolt-ons. It doesn't get any huge frame changes. It doesn't get crazy ECU mappings or different suspension changes. It gets basically the hard parts catalog thrown at it with the wheels, with the Red Bull graphics, all the bells and whistles that the standard model doesn't have. This thing has it. Triple clamps, all the connectivity stuff, the exhaust, all of that kind of stuff that it didn't have before. Like last year, this bike didn't have the Acro exhaust because they were kind of developing it and they didn't bring it out on last year's model. But this year has all the bells and whistles. And the cool part, I think the cool part is that you can buy all this stuff directly from your local KTM dealer out of their hard parts catalog. So there's a lot of cool stuff on this motorcycle. If you're that guy that is into, having lots of cool stuff on your bike, this would be the bike that you'd want to get. And on top of all the bolt-on stuff, this bike is special because this is the only time of year that you can buy an orange frame directly from KTM. Otherwise, you'd have to go do it all that work yourself, but KTM brings it right to you with no extra work. That's enough talking. We're gonna go ride this thing and we're gonna let you know what we think about it. Like I said, we have been riding this bike, standard changing of suspension for all of the people that are riding it and doing that kind of stuff. No major surprises here, but there's lots of stuff that we do like. I mean, the Acro exhaust, it definitely brings on the power. Once you get on the power, it brings it on, especially towards mid and top range. You don't notice it being, crazy jumpy like some of the stock exhaust can be on the standard models. It's a lot quieter than what the stock exhaust is. It's got a cooler note. Personally, I like it better because it is quieter. I like a quieter bike because it kind of makes me ride a little bit harder. The connectivity and all the stuff that you can do, all the data that it will give you and all that kind of stuff is really cool. Like if you're wanting that type of stuff, if you're wanting lap times, if you're wanting, the data, I'm not really that guy, but I like the idea and I like the fact that you can change that. And then it hooks to your phone. I mean, it hooks directly to your phone through your, I believe through your VIN number, and it kind of goes from there. So the connectivity, they've done a really good job of kind of following what Yamaha and Kawasaki have done and making it to where it's available and you get to do that kind of stuff right from the security of your phone. Is just a cool thing. So no major ground shaking updates, but lots of really good quality parts on this motorcycle. If that's what you're looking for, then this bike is for you. And next year, it'll be something, it might have a little bit different feel to it, and you can kind of go from there. But you know, KTM giving you kind of what their race team is running and what they're doing. And if nothing else, they give you a bike that looks like a race team bike. That's really cool. If you got a little bit more time on your hands and you want to check out some other factory edition videos or maybe see what we thought about the standard bike, hit that video thumbnail now and we'll take you to that stuff. And don't forget to subscribe, because that will alert you on all the brand new stuff we have. And if you got a little bit more time on your hands and you want to check out what's going on in the moto industry, head over to dirtbikemagazine.com.